For today's deck profile, we'll be going over Altergeist. My version includes 2 Nibiru, 1 Kunkuri, triple Marionether so you can set your traps, triple multifaker so you can utilize those traps and get 2 special summons out of the deal, triple Ash for one of our hand traps, we play several, double Silk, usually the go-to special summon target for multifaker, triple Meluseek, this is one of the starters of the deck along with Marionether, double Effect Veiler to stop those pesky needle fibers, 1 for 1 so that you can get your Meluseek a little bit easier, triple Extrav, and then 1 Pot of Duality. All of these for your draws. And you can use Pot of Duality right after Extravagance because you're adding a card, you're not drawing it, which is convenient. Double Imperm. Got 1 manifestation for our in-archetype Monster Reborn, and it also does some other things. 2 Titanociders, which is a recent trap from Eternity Code. It's kind of like Lost Wind, but it works on just extra deck monsters. The nice thing about it is it recycles itself better than Lost Wind because it doesn't banish itself after the second time you set it. It just goes back to the graveyard and then you can't use it until your opponent summons something else. Double Protocol so that your Altergeist monsters can't be negated. Triple Spoofing to shuffle back your Altergeist cards. Nice thing with spoofing is you can shuffle back Multifaker, add it back, and then special summon it. Just 3 strikes and 3 judgments for our Solemn package. We don't need warning. It's not really that good. For our extra deck, we've got 1 Boral Sword, 1 Access Code Talker, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, double Prime Banshee. It's really not that great. You could just play 1 if you wanted to. 1 Nightmare Phoenix, triple Hextia just in case you banished it off of Extrav, double Link Cross so you can use that for additional plays if you want, triple Link Karibo for your Meluseek, and then 1 Relinquish Anima. If you wanted to, you could play more of this just so you have more targets. Also, it's nice to catch people off guard at least once in game 1. And for the side deck, we have the 3rd Nibiru. We've got Gizmek Uka, plus the Barrier Stature of the Torrent. That's nice to do whenever somebody goes into Needle Fiber or Halka Fibrax, because sometimes they just surrender immediately. In fact, that happens in one of the replays that I've got. The 3rd Effect Veiler, triple Lightning Storm, the 3rd Imperm, triple Evenly, the 3rd Titanocider, and then 1 Order. So that is the deck. Let's go into some replays. So we start going up against a invoked deck. Draw just not a whole lot. Go Extrav, always banish 6. Go Meluseek, go into Relinquish Anima, actually, because we banished all of our Link Karibos. Add Multifaker, set 3 pass. They go Terraforming, we Ash it. They go Evenly, I Solemn. Then they get rid of me with a Gamma Seal. Just activate Manifestation. Bring back Meluseek. It's not for Meluseek, it's so I can use Multifaker. I bring out Silk, our go-to target. They go Alistair, I go Imperm. They try Almirage, Instant Fusion. Bring out Thousand Eyes, trying to steal some stuff, and then I just Silk it. Because I'm not down for that. Get double effect here. I get Manifestation back. They just pass with that. They tribute their Almirage to protect their Eclipse. Doesn't really matter. Attack directly with Meluseek. Get rid of it. Attack. attack. Then they surrender with that. And our next duel here, we start a little bit better because we open Meluseek and Silk. So you always have to start with extra. It's mandatory. Banish 6. Summon Mel. Go link Rebo, this time, not Anima. And we add Faker. Go dealings. I'd lose my Marionetter and a Judgment. Go Ash on their Allure. They just do whatever they want with their dangers. I stop at least one of these attacks, but I take a big chunk. They go into Saryuja for some reason. I use my Titanocider, make it do nothing. Then Multifaker comes out, busts out the Silk to trigger the effect so I can respond. And then they surrender because I don't know why. And then in game 3, or replay 3 rather, go link Reba right away, add Kunkuri, set 3. It's probably the my favorite replay of all 3 because I'm playing against Trap Trick, another trap deck. So I negate that. Pop off with Multifaker, bring out Silk. They don't set any of these for some reason. I really don't get it. They had all of this in their hand and they're just like, yeah, just do what you want. It's kind of weird. So I spoof the Multifaker, add back Multifaker, use its effect. I summon out Marionetter. Let's attack directly, go into Hextia. Bring out Meluseek with the Marionetter pass. Then I negate. They go to attack. I go link Rebo on their ass. Then they finally set their traps. They got bored. They're like, maybe I'll set them later. So it goes Trap Trick. I negate with Hextia. Then Meluseek goes off. Summon the Marionetter I added. Goes to bottomless. I spoof Marionetter. And I still get the effect. So I set Protocol. Go Protocol just so I can activate Faker. Summon Faker. And I summon out Silk. What trap was this? Oh yeah, they were going to banish it, so I Judgment. I go into another Hextia, 1-for-1, the Kunkuri. Then I Judgment here, their Compulse, because they try to stop me. Summon out a Meluseek just so I can have the damage on board for game. And that is that for replay number 3. And speaking of Gizmek Uka, it really does stop a game right away. So here I drew it in my opening hand. They go off, I just let them do what they want. They go Halka Fibrax, bring out their O-Lion. Then I activate Uka, and then he's like, ah, fuck. So that is a game-stopping side deck choice. So that is the deck, and it does fairly well. It's not great. Sometimes it bricks, sometimes you don't open the things you need, and a lot of the times you don't go first, that's what you want to do with the trap-based strategy. You want to go first. has options to go second, however, very limited. So all in all, I think this deck is playable now that it's got triple multifaker. It was still playable before, but it's definitely more so now. You don't lose out if you lose a multifaker if it gets banished, because you still have 2 additional copies. So there are more options for you with the deck at this point. But yeah, that is the list, and I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.